my name is Margaret Tessmer, and I would like to thank you for tuning in for my interview with San Francisco State cheerleader Selena Torres. Selena, thank you so much for coming in. I really appreciate it.
Of course, thank you.
Thank you, that's awesome. So, first of all, I have to say congratulations. So, cheerleading is now a sport in the Olympics. What does that mean for the sport itself?
I feel like now that it's recognized as a sport in the Olympics, we as a whole will get a lot more recognition throughout the country, and we'll just people will stop degrading it as much.
Yeah, definitely. So you talk about recognition. You're a cheerleader at San Francisco State. Does San Francisco State respect the cheer team?
I don't know so much about respect, but to the university, we're not considered a sport. We're actually a sports club, meaning we get absolutely no funding from the university. So anything that we have to pay for, including gear or shoes, flying out to nationals, is all paid for by the athletes.
That is so difficult. So you're a student, you're an athlete. Tell me how difficult it is to be a student athlete here in San Francisco.
So it's my 4th year on the team. I'm graduating this year. It's been kind of rough. I also work full time, and so just being able to manage all 3 together has been kind of rough, but I've been making it work. So.
That's amazing. So how much time do you say you dedicate to cheer in a given week?
Probably about 15 hours.
15 hours?
Yeah.
And how many classes are you taking?
5.
You're taking 5 classes. So they say 3 hours for every hour you're in class for studying. So how much do you honestly study?
Probably not as much as I should.
Yeah, is it difficult?
Yeah.
And then you also work, so where do you work?
I work at In-N-Out, and I put about 35 hours a week there.
35 hours a week. So you're juggling all of these things, and you feel like you're not so much accepted and respected at the school. Tell me, how do you juggle all of these things and still find time for yourself?
I guess I find time for myself through cheerleading. It's what I want to do, so I make time to do it, and that's really what I want to put my heart into. So.
So once cheerleading is over, once you're done with school, what's next? What comes after cheerleading?
I've considered other options. There is other types of cheerleading besides college cheerleading, and if not that, then I've considered also coaching.
Coaching is amazing. I could totally see you being a coach. Tell me, do you have any inspirational people in your life that push you to keep doing cheer?
Of course, my coach who has started cheerleading with me, he's been the biggest inspiration. He's not only taught me so much from cheerleading, but also major life lessons that I know will continue without me. So.
That's amazing. So do you struggle with your team as a senior, or are you guys a unit?
For the most part, we're a unit. It's hard being a senior and kind of having to be a leader on the team. And it's just hard for balancing between wanting to be friends with everyone, but also needing to get things done.
Definitely. So you have your competition coming up.
Yes.
Do you guys feel like you guys are prepared?
I feel like we could definitely still use more practice, but I feel confident that we're going to be ready by the time we're off to nationals.
And where are nationals?
In Orlando, Florida.
And how much do nationals cost?
So average per person is about $1,300, and that includes airfare, hotel fees, food, and you also have to pay to compete. So that includes all that.
Oh my goodness, that is so much work. And did you already get time off of work?
Yes.
And you are prepared with school?
Yes.
Do you think you're going to graduate?
As long as I get the classes, then yes.
As long as you get the classes.
Yeah.
So you're a student athlete, you work full time, you have a social life. To be completely honest with you, I think you're doing an amazing job.
Thank you.
And I would just like to say thank you so much for coming on. I really appreciate it. I think people need to have a better idea of how difficult it is, especially here in San Francisco, one of the most expensive cities in the world. Again, I want to say thank you. I also want to say thank you for tuning in. Again, this is Selena Torres. I am Margaret Paige Tessmer, and I am saying goodbye. Thank you.